So I am sitting here in Tintrum, having just finished the Highland Trail 550, and I thought I'd take a few minutes to tell you how the whole event went. So basically, I would say that the first 30 hours didn't really enjoy them, not at all. I started the race feeling quite slow due to the lack of training that I had, and I couldn't keep up with guys that I know I'm at least as strong as, and it got to my head a little bit when I figured, okay, I'm still just gonna ride and try and enjoy it, but I couldn't really let go of the racing style of mind for a while, and I kind of was in between like trying to enjoy it and trying to enjoy it in racing. And at first the course was it was okay, but it was really nothing special. The first day and the beginning of the second day, just a lot of gravel, a lot of double track. Pretty, yeah, I would say, but nothing to write home about. And after a day or so, maybe 30 hours, I was like, I'm just not having fun. What am I doing here, you know? I came for something, a race that is legendary, that is supposed to be spectacular, and I was really wondering what was happening. And then I reached the point that is called the Horns, and it's the first hike-a-bike section of the race, a race that has many hike-a-bikes. And I was actually happy to hike because it was a change from all the riding that had been done before, which was a little bit of tarmac, but mostly just gravel, double track. And I was like, okay, that's at least that's a change. We're doing something different. And then the place turned out to be absolutely stunning, and that's when I got really into that race. And then I was on the coast, on the northern tip of Scotland, the west of Scotland. I was on the coast, and then I was like, wow, this place is just crazy, amazing. And from then on, it just started to be, first of all, extremely hard. And I'm talking, you know, lots of hike-a-bikes, very technical downhills, lots of single track, and, you know, not always rideable, even if you have very good mountain biking skills. But the places that we see on this race are some of the most beautiful in the world, and I started enjoying it so much, honestly. From then on, I would say from kilometer 350 or something like that, it was just like non-stop pleasure. Hard, of course, but that's what I mean. I signed up for something hard, so I could not really complain about the hardship, you know. I was like, this is what I came here for. And every time you would hike for an hour or two, then you would be rewarded with absolutely awesome views. And I kind of went with the flow, and still wasn't sure if I was racing or not. So I was like, okay, I'll just stop whenever I feel like stopping for how long I want, and then I'll just ride as hard as I can and we'll see where it gets me. But it doesn't actually really matter what happened in terms of ranking and in terms of time. It's just non-relevant to that whole experience of probably the most beautiful bike packing route that you can have in Europe. Yeah, sorry, shooting this in the campground where we're staying with Josh and Christoph, so there's, you know, a little bit of a camper van action going on. And yeah, so much fun was had during this race. And then I reached Fort Augustus last night, after a night where I kind of wanted to stop at some point, but I couldn't find like a suitable place to take like a real break. So I went all night, but it was almost not my decision, you know. And yesterday was okay, but towards the end of the day, at a place called Glen Affric, which was a pretty serious hike-a-bike, I was still really enjoying it because it's such a beautiful place. But I felt that if I were to keep on going all the way to the finish in that, you know, racing mode, not stopping, slipping very little, I might end up in a place where I would be not enjoying it anymore. And this is the last thing that I wanted from this route. I wanted to enjoy just every inch of it. And this is why I called it a day. I was like, I had a good run, I'm just gonna stop here. And also it will mean that I start my recovery. So I pretty much started my recovery yesterday. I was in bed at 6 p.m, got 8 hours of sleep, was riding at 4 a.m, and then today was just finishing. And I'm glad I actually took that rest, because today was another amazing day on the Highland Trail 550. Everything was just, again, stunning. Just Scotland is unbelievable. And so my take on this race is that I'm just so glad that I came here. I may be just a little bit disappointed that it took me time to realize that I didn't have to kind of race, you know, not that I went full on, but maybe if I could have, you know, decided a bit earlier to just take it easy. But it's just like, it's just who I am, you know. Having a hard time to let go of, you know, that racy state of mind. But anyway, just all in all, what an experience, what a route. My take now is I might come back. I might come back and have a proper go at it. Might come back and you know, start right off the bat with the intention of going as fast as possible and win. I think it's possible, but it's too soon to tell. It's an idea, but it's too soon to tell if it's gonna happen. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, but yeah, that was my Highland Trail 550. It started not on the right foot, but man, when it got good, it got so good. Anyway, thanks for watching this. If you want to support what I do as an athlete, you can like, comment, subscribe. It's easy and it goes a long way. So yeah, please do it. And I'll see you some other time for another video. Cheers.